I'm gonna get ready to go here. I'll walk down to the library today. Might as well. I'm off tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, and it's a President's Day, so it's a national holiday in the United States of America. We take a day off. The domestics get a day off. 1966, this movie was made. Black girl and Borom, Sarret. Yeah, it was interesting. Well, they're always teaching me stuff. I think what they've taught me today and yesterday was that they always want me to back things up, and I do, because think of it, man. I'd rather die and be killed slowly and tortured slowly than buy into the bullshit of their slavery and their acceptance of slavery and being house niggas, So I'd rather die, and then so I guess what they want me to do is shut up and even stop doing things on this thing so I can accept my fate, and they'll give me a job here and support my local community economically to a small degree, but to a degree. I'll sign off on Amy's kids and separate myself from them till they're 18 or till I die, whichever comes first, So I guess that's what we'll do. They're so economically influential and powerful. I can't tell you what's going on with their supercomputer shit and everything like that, verbatim and stuff. They always know so well, and I know nothing. And they're always teaching me something. That movie was made in 1966. I was born in 1966. They ain't changed since then. They've gotten worse. So I sat there and looked at a black girl, and yeah, so there ain't really much they can teach me, and there's not really much I can do to inspire them to change. So I'm gonna walk my ass down to the library, load this up for friends and family. Allegedly, that's not allegedly. I got friends and family. Whoever the fuck's watching it, for what it's worth, for whoever gives a fuck, And I'm just gonna be a human being on planet Earth, in the current living conditions we have to live with the people that are trying to creatively leave their mark on, like this Usume Simbi, I think back then probably it had, there was some poignance to it. Back then, they really thought they could change the world with these films. Now we just make even grander settings for more horrible things like Rwanda and Burundi. Yeah, Rwanda was when Burundi too. I had a friend from Burundi. My mom had a friend from Burundi, and yeah, they had some things where they took people into a soccer stadium, 80,000 people, and killed them execution style. Women and children and men, and stuff. They were just cleaning out. It was just ethnic cleansing. Just ethnic cleansing. That's all it was. And that's all they're heading for now, too. They've trained you to be mindless consumers who won't get up to save your own children and your own planet. You'll turn them into mindless consumers and buy into the rich part or die into the poor part, and you're better off just dying than, trying to live with these people, right? Everything evolves, and it all comes into, everything goes in cycles, they tell me. It all happens in cycles. We'll become better people from all of this. Your active principle, living deed, active way of being can't be cleaned up by deceit and lie and murder. It can only be corrected by good works, good deeds, good works, yeah. You have to work hard at being a good person, apparently, in this world. You really have to, because you have this way of lying to yourself and telling yourself you're something really beautiful when you're really not, And it's really ugly. It's really distasteful. And you think about it, I think they have this propensity to just like to torture me because I make them feel like shit for the shit that they are. And I'll try my best to stay alive and work through this and do what I got to do and function with this disgusting behavior, I think, it's Magic Playground in my mind. I think, there's no reason why the president couldn't show up in he came to El Paso, he could come to cruises, there's no reason why these celebrities couldn't show up at cruises and hold a press conference and all get together and just untie their hands. If you get enough of us to do it, I mean, we could pull it off. But what if they kill everybody before it happens? Then we pulled it off. Because if you attempt and they kill you for trying to be faithful and honest and true, then we pulled it off. Then we're somebody. I'm somebody. Like, that time when Danny told me about some of those people and that one guy he talked to that had freaking Kissinger and Nixon's pictures on the wall of him, and he was ex-CIA and all this. We just have you run over in the parking lot of a Best Buy like you never even existed. Tell that to the supercomputer surveillance networks. Tell the supercomputer that thinks more logically than you, that is trying to think in a more evolved humanistic form, that I didn't exist, and that you just ran me over in the parking lot of a Best Buy, and you could buy and sell me like a product of Best Buy. All right? Work that out. Yeah, sometimes you gotta laugh at this shit. Just try to get through it, Stupid ass motherfuckers, man. They're so damn evil. They haven't even figured out how fucking stupid, faithless, evil, and pathetic they are. And it would be sad if children weren't being mass murdered, in third world countries. It would be sad if people weren't being deprived of, the resources that are available to all of us to live a decent life. And we could manage them even better, and people could live even better lives, but they didn't have to do it so opulently and so self-indulgent, so narcissistically. They're afraid I'm going to put an end to their celebrity. I already am. They just haven't figured it out yet. They'll be known as evil minions that bought into this devil demon workshop that we use to be evil, and they might be seen as the greatest thing since sliced bread today, but be it 50 days, 50 years, or 50 whatever from now, they're going to be seen as these bought and sold evil little pieces of shit who were more attached to their fame than they were to real truth, real proof of truth, and into following the Messiah into the apocalypse, so we could deliver ourselves from all the bullshit that had already happened in the book of Revelation that we've already lived, and I already saw we lived. And we had these global changes that we could use to migrate people away from, change our environment drastically, and really start working with our planet to take care of our people, use this 1,000 years to do some diligent resource management work, some diligent reprogramming of our human species, to be honest, truthful, and have character instead of have money, because your money's no fucking good here. You don't have to go slit your throat and die in the bathroom. You could take that 20,000 francs and try to and ask him, just let me go back home. That's my boyfriend, I miss my mom, and your wife's been a complete bitch to me. If she could explain it to him, and I just can't live like this, I think the man had enough common sense in his thing. Okay, we'll get another maid who sees this as the Ritz-Carlton and thinks it's the greatest thing in the world because she's got a nice house to stay in. And she gets to run around and clean up after us. And but that woman was just a bitch. The French lady, she was just a fucking bitch, man. She's not feeling well. The guy tried to make it up with, well, maybe we should let this happen. And yeah, that's what she was thinking, well, let her have some time off and go to town. That's what she thought she was going to do. And make sure she gets her salary so she can send money back home to her family because she wanted to, and pictures back of what she was doing. The husband was getting it, but it was just too late because he's a guy. And he didn't communicate with his wife, and his wife was a fucking bitch. But that's the way it is, man. Our wives are fucking bitch who want everything their way and everybody to be subservient to them, and we indulge their bitchiness, because we want to. I don't know why. It didn't seem like he was having sex with her. He was just drinking. Sounds familiar. I don't drink. I try to find some comfort in something. I'm losing any comfort in anything. Video games don't bring me any comfort. The food's not working. Nothing's working. I'm going to get in shape, get a job, interact with my local populace that are helping destroy my environment, and be rational and just be, numb and dumb as the world gets fucked over and fucks itself, and then they use magic technological advances to clean up the mess after they've mass murdered the people, after they've deceived them. That sounds like their plan. It looks like it. So, if you can't beat them, join them. But I don't want to join them, but I'm going to live the best life I can here and watch you sorry pieces of shit do what the fuck what you do. And then just sit there and Watch you write history, watch me live history, and watch me be seen as the one in good favor again, and watch you be seen as the little demon, you know, the little minions of hell. Hey, you chose what you chose. I chose what I chose. I'm happy with what I chose as far as my personal choices, but I'm not happy at all because the relative consequences suck. And it's horrible, and I can't stand it, and I detest what you've done, and I detest what you've become. But I hope you can change, but I seriously, you know, given the relative conditions and the things you guys do every day, I'm seriously beginning to doubt it. But it's all going to work itself out in the end. But you're going to look like you look like, if we make it through, you look like shit warmed over three times infinity, and I look really good again. I don't appreciate it because it sucks, because I've offered you the, you know, let's do this. No, we'll fuck you over. Let's do this. No, we're going to make you look bad. You know, you're doing a damn good job. You're making yourselves look really great, man. How's that trip on the French Riviera? How you look good in those nice clothes and everything like that. You look so damn sexy. And I'd rather die of cancer than have sex with you, yeah. You suck. Alright, man, we'll go to the next one. Stop fucking with me and stop trying to play me. I'm nobody's fucking actor, and you're not my fucking director. Do you understand? You'll never win an award if you try to roll shit past me. And you'll never get to heaven if you break my heart. It's your own heart you're breaking. I'll be back.